mystery drama, The Cesar Curse, was especially adapted from the Robert Louis Stevenson classic For the Mystery Theater by Murray Burnett and stars Richard Kiley. It is sponsored in part by Uncle Ben's Long Grain and Wild Rice and Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly with Act One. We all know that there is no such thing as a curse transmitted from one generation to the next, which calls down evil upon all the descendants of the cursed family. Science, of course, tells us that such diseases as diabetes, hemophilia, and madness can be handed down in a family, but science frowns upon anything of the extraordinary or bizarre. In this instance, I must respectfully take issue with the scientists, and as a case in point, bring you the story of George Capewell, whom we first meet at the age of 67, as he adds a codicil to his last will and testament.
Today, my family physician told me that death is no more than a week or two away. Therefore, I feel compelled to explain why I, George Capewell, will be the last of the Capewells. This was my choice, and this codicil to my will explain why I made it. For the sake of clarity, I must go back some 40 years, to one summer when I fell seriously ill and almost died while vacationing in Spain.
Well, young man, you are looking almost alive again. And I don't mind saying it is a small miracle.
Sponsored by you, Dr. Valdez.
Well, let's give God a little credit, too. And now, to complete the cure, I insist that you have a few weeks of absolute rest and good, fresh air.
Well, if you're talking about one of those sanatoriums, forget it.
The place I have in mind is as completely unlike a sanatorium as you can imagine. It is a residencia, the estate of a very old and proud family who have fallen upon hard times and are willing to take an American as a paying guest with one proviso.
Which is?
That you remain a stranger. You are not permitted the smallest intimacy.
And so it came about that I found myself in an ancient, dilapidated horse-drawn carriage, driven by a young man whose appearance excited both attraction and repulsion. Lithe and well-built, with large, brilliant yellow eyes, good aquiline features, he was also so extremely hairy that one instinctively drew back from him. Do we have much farther to travel, Felipe?
Over 2 bridges and past the top of the mountain, senor.
Get on, move! There's no need to whip the horse. I'm in no hurry.
Sometimes he grows lazy. Besides, there is the bad place. We come to it shortly.
Bad place? On this road?
Oh, yes, senor. The first bridge. You can begin to hear it.
The bridge is under repair?
No, senor. The bridge is safe.
Well, then why is this a bad place?
Because it makes me afraid.
What is there to be afraid of?
The noise, senor. The noise. There. It is better now.
Such a noise won't hurt you, Felipe. It's just the sound of the water.
So my sister tells me, senor, but still I am afraid.
With that answer, I realized that there was a child's mind in that body. And from that time on, I regarded Felipe with indulgence and even a sort of liking as I listened to his innocent prattling until we drew up before a great, arched Moorish doorway secured by iron-studded gates.
We arrived, senor. We are home. You can descend from the carriage now, please. Through this gate, senor. Please. This is the courtyard, senor. It is very beautiful by day. And now, senor, if you please, up these stairs. Carefully.
Oh, thank you, Felipe. I don't suppose we could have more light.
Alas, senor, I have no electric. Only the candles. We are here, senor. Your room.
But how pleasant. How really pleasant. And a table laid for supper. That's very thoughtful.
Yes, senor. It is a fine room. A very fine room.
In daylight, what can I see from these windows?
The courtyard, senor. And some of the countryside. It is very fine. And the fireplace, too. The fire is good. It melts out the pleasure from your bones.
Well, I suppose that's one way of putting it. Those animal skins on the wall, they come from...
I do not know. They have been here always. But look at the bed. See the fine sheets. How soft and smooth.
Well, you're careful with that candle. You'll set the place on fire. Here, let me have it.
So smooth. So smooth.
This looks like a fine wine you have here on the table.
It's from a nearby vineyard.
Will you join me in a glass?
Oh, no. No, not that. That is for you. I hate it.
Very well. But then, Felipe, I would like to make this first glass of wine in this residencia a toast to your hospitality and to your mother, the senora.
Gracias, senor.
Which reminds me, when shall I have the pleasure of conveying my respects and thanks to your mother?
Never. No, never. Good night, senor.
Even now, as I write this document, with the cold hand of death coming ever closer to me, I can still feel the warmth of that fire and see the portrait of the woman on the wall, illuminated by the flickering flames. For 10 days I gained in strength, saw no one but Felipe, and for 10 nights fell asleep with the face of that portrait looking down on me. The face of a magnificently beautiful woman, yet marred by a cruel, sullen, and sensual expression. I was struck by the strong resemblance to Felipe, and one morning as he served me my breakfast... That portrait on the wall...
An ancestor, senor. More coffee?
No, thank you. Who is that crossing the courtyard?
The padre.
He comes to hear your sister's confession?
Yes.
He's been doing that for some time, for many years?
Many years.
Well, then he would know who the woman in the portrait is. I could ask him.
You are not to ask questions. You are not. I have been told.
But who told you? Your mother, the senora?
You will be punished. You will see. You will be punished. And it will not be because of me or anything I have done. It will not be my fault.
And now my pen hesitates. Even today, 40 years later, I feel ashamed. I justified my action by telling myself that I was entitled to pierce the veil of mystery that surrounded this strange household. What I refused to admit was the spell the woman in the portrait had cast upon me. Day after day, the double knowledge of her wickedness and my weakness grew clearer. So, shamefully I confess, I set out to find Felipe, to continue questioning that childlike mind. I knew I would find him in the woods, but I didn't know I'd be horrified by my discovery. Felipe, let that squirrel go. Let it go, I said.
Yes, senor. I am sorry.
Sorry? What kind of person are you? A little while ago, you pretended to be upset because I didn't like your coffee, and now I find you torturing a poor, dumb animal. You're the one who deserves to be tortured. I'm going to tell your mother I don't want to see you again. You're not to serve me, you understand?
Please, senor, please. I go upon my knees to you. Forgive and bear with me, senor. I try so hard. Forgive me, please.
Only if you promise never to do anything like this again.
Oh, I promise, senor. I promise. Thank you, senor. I promise. I swear, senor.
Felipe! Felipe, come back. Come back here. I want to talk to you. But no amount of calling brought him back. I returned to the house, and as I walked slowly across the courtyard, I first saw my hostess. She was seated on an animal skin, leaning against a pillar, sunning herself. She was an elegant, sumptuous figure, and although she must have heard my footsteps, she seemed unconscious of my presence. Good day, Senora...
Cesar.
May I join you?
If you wish.
You know who I am?
A guest.
I should have presented myself to you before, but your son told me you were unavailable.
He may sit here if you stay out of my sun.
You like the sun?
It warms me, and I like warmth.
I really wanted to talk to you about the woman in the portrait in my room.
Portrait?
Yes, the painting. Surely you know it. Felipe told me she was one of the family. She fascinates me. Who was she?
I think she was my mother.
You think? Well, don't you know who... I beg your pardon. You look so much like the woman in the portrait. Your mother, I think you said. I really would like to know something about her.
The sun is going behind the clouds. I am afraid the black wind is coming, and we shall all suffer from it. I must bid you adieu.
And she was gone, silently, gracefully. She was right about the wind. It came from the malarial lowlands and over the Sierras, and stormed about the house with a hollow buzzing that was wearisome to the ear, depressing to the mind, and jangled the nerves. By the time Felipe brought my supper, I was in a state of nervous exhaustion. Felipe also was in a state of nerves, his yellow eyes burning in his face like two candles, his hand shaking so that the silver clattered against the plates. For heaven's sake, stop that noise.
Sorry, senor. It's the black wind. It pulls and pulls at you, telling you must do something, but you don't know what it is you must do.
Your mother? She seemed to be unhappy with the wind, too. You think she's ill?
Oh, senor, with this wind, who can be well?
And now I must write of that black wind and blacker night. I went to bed early and couldn't sleep. Suddenly, a sound filled the house. I thought of Felipe and the squirrel. I ran to the door only to find that it was locked from the outside. It resisted all my efforts to open it. I sank to the floor, my hands pressed over my ears, trying to blot out those inhuman ravings. It was useless. The last thing I heard before losing consciousness was those ravings from hell.
There are those among us who feel that some mysteries are best left unsolved. Some secrets never should be told. Because George Capewell was not one who believed this, we can continue in a moment with Act Two. But I warn you, the discovery may well send a shuddering chill through your bones. Everyone within the range of my voice has experienced some evidence of love's blindness. The doting male sees his beloved as perfection, whereas the young girl may see his faults, but is certain that all that's needed to correct them is the gift of her love. George Capewell was destined to fall in love, profoundly, electrifyingly, overwhelmingly, for the first and last time in his life, only to find that this all-consuming passion was to lead him to the very brink of hell.
I must continue with this writing, so you will know why I leave this earth with no child to carry on the name of Capewell. Even though the writing brings back all the anguish and terror of those days more than 40 years ago, When I awoke on the floor the morning after the terrible night of the black wind, the sun was shining, and a cheerful Felipe appeared with my breakfast.
Good morning, senor. Is it not a beautiful day?
Yes, beautiful. And quiet. Well, that'll be enough coffee for the moment.
Yes, senor.
What were those dreadful cries I heard last night?
The wind, senor?
Now, you know that's not true. And I mean to have the truth. Was it some animal you were torturing?
No, senor. I swear it was not. I promised you, senor. And Felipe keeps his promises.
Give me your hand, Felipe.
Yes, senor.
This is the hand that tortured that poor squirrel.
But, senor, I swore to you...
No use to struggle, Felipe. I'm stronger than you are. And unless I'm mistaken, this is the hand that locked my door last night.
Senor, please, let go of my hand.
I'm a stranger, Felipe, but I'm also a guest. And I will not be locked in my room like a criminal. Now, you understand?
Yes, senor. Yes. Thank you. I understand.
Now, how is it I never see your sister? Does she have some reason for avoiding me?
My sister is a good girl. It is she that keeps me up, senor. Without her, I would be lost, senor.
And no doubt she's reproved you for your sin of cruelty.
12 times. And when I told her what you had done in the woods, she was pleased. Yes, she was happy.
Then who or what was unhappy enough to make those sounds in the night?
I have told you, senor. The wind. The black wind.
Now, you know I'm stronger than you are, Felipe.
Please, senor, let me go.
And I will get the truth if I have to shake it or beat it out of you.
Please, senor.
Yes, who is it?
Father Ramon, may I enter?
Yes, come in.
I was passing in the courtyard. I thought I heard a cry.
It was I, Padre. I burned my hand with the coffee.
Ah, so, Felipe. Then I will be going.
No, Father, don't go. I'd like to speak to you.
Yes, my son.
If the senor doesn't need me...
You can go, Felipe. I should introduce myself, Father. I'm...
George Capewell. The guest here at the Residencia.
Yes, Father. And, well, you see before you a very puzzled and disturbed man.
Is there some way I can help?
I hope so, Father. Do you know the woman in this portrait on the wall?
Ah, yes. That is the likeness of Mara Cesar.
Well, I was hoping that you could tell me something about her.
She was the great-grandmother of the present daughter of the house, who is named after her. But why are you concerned with the painting?
Well, because of the beauty of the woman, because of the resemblance of the present Senora Cesar to this woman, and... Well, because, Father, the woman in the portrait has cast a dark shadow on my mind.
I know that you came here to regain your health after a severe illness. Perhaps there are still some traces of fever that linger.
No fever in the world could make me hear the cries I heard last night, Father. They sounded like the bestial screams of a soul in hell.
And you think they came from the portrait?
The whole atmosphere of this residencia is strange. I've never seen the daughter of the house, and
That is how it should be. Oh, if you will forgive me, I should be with her now. I don't like to keep her waiting.
You're telling me to close my eyes and ears to everything that goes on and not interfere?
I am only reminding you that you are a guest, and you should remain a guest. Nothing more.
Sleep came to me early, and dreams filled the night. I tossed and turned as the dreams became more and more vivid. And then I remember waking to see that somehow the beautiful face had left its frame and was bending over me. Only the face was younger than in the portrait and softer, with great eyes that looked deep into mine. I tossed off the bedclothes and struck a match to light a candle. Where are you? Come back, please. I know you were here. Come back, I won't harm you. But there was only silence, and the cruel eyes of the portrait looking down at me. I sat up the rest of the night, and it was the next day when I came face to face with Mara Cesar, as she stood in her doorway after saying farewell to Father Ramon. Once again, I looked into those marvelous eyes, and then she turned quickly and closed the door. I rapped sharply. Senorita! Senorita, please open the door.
Senor, it is useless.
What is useless?
That we should talk.
But we must.
We cannot.
Cannot? What will stop us?
I will. I know that what you're thinking is impossible.
Then you know what I'm thinking.
Of course.
And you'll turn your back on me? And my love?
I have no choice.
Nonsense. Everyone has a choice.
Except me.
Why do you say that?
I know. Believe me. I know.
All right, tell me why.
Please, senor. It is not permitted to love me.
Who will not permit it?
I will not.
Well, then again, I ask you why.
If you really loved me, you would not ask me.
If you really loved me, you'd tell me.
I did not say I loved you.
But your eyes speak for themselves. You knew we loved from the moment our eyes first met.
Are you not ashamed?
Of my love for you? No, never.
Of breaking the rules under which you came to be a guest in this house? Of using your worldly wisdom to make me betray myself and my family? Are these not shameful, senor?
I only know that I love you and you love me. And between two people who love, there must be trust.
And between us, senor, I tell you there can be nothing but a closed door.
As I look at the pages I've already written, I feel now as I felt then, the urge to stop, to seek no more answers. In my heart, I knew that the beautiful creature I loved had a strange mother and a pitiful brother. My heart told me that she was a child of an afflicted house. But all that mattered was that I should make her mine. For 2 days I walked in the woods with her image ever before my eyes. But she didn't appear. Then, on the 3rd day, Martha, my beloved, you came to me.
Yes, I came to you and I shouldn't. And I hate myself for it. I hate myself for my weakness.
Love isn't a weakness.
For me, it is.
And it gives me strength. Strength to ask you to marry me and to come away with me as my wife.
You don't know what you're saying.
I'm saying marry me and come away from this place. Come to my country and my house and let me show you how much I love you and how much I can give to you.
I can't.
Marla, we were drawn together by the miracle of love. It would be a sin to ignore this miracle.
This is madness. Goodbye.
Marla, come back. I won't let you go.
You must.
Never.
Please, don't touch me.
Don't be afraid. Once my arms are around you and our lips have met, you'll see that I'm right. You'll know that we belong together.
Oh, no. No.
Marla, how sweetly the name sounds on my lips. You do love me. Admit it, darling.
You will go away. Today. You will leave the residencia. And you must never return.
Fatalists believe that the threads of our lives are woven for us long before we embark on life's journey, and that it's useless to struggle against our destinies. But for centuries, the stuff of drama has been fashioned from a man's refusal to accept the inevitable, to fight on, no matter what the odds. George Capewell chose to fight, and we'll be back with the terrifying results of that decision in a few moments. To find love, only to lose it, is an age-old story. But usually the rejected lover knows in his heart why he's been rejected. George Capewell sensed that Mara Cesar had refused to marry him out of a nameless but genuine fear, a fear which he himself felt hung heavily over the Cesar household. George Capewell was convinced that if he only could discover the cause of this fear, he could dispel it, and he and Marla would live happily ever after.
As my life and this last will and testament draw near to a close, It becomes ever more difficult for me to find words adequate to describe the anguish and terror I felt more than 40 years ago in the remote and fear-ridden Cesar Residencia. I remember crossing the courtyard on my way to my room, trying to dam the raging torrent of my thoughts, and seeing the sensuous figure of Senora Cesar dozing contentedly in her favorite spot in the sun. Senora. Senora, I'm sorry to disturb you, but I must talk with you.
Must? Why?
Your daughter has asked me to leave your house.
Why'd you come to me?
I want to know if you want me to go also.
You have done nothing to annoy me. What did you do to annoy her?
I fell in love with her and asked her to marry me.
Malice, a very pretty girl. Very pretty.
I know she loves me, and yet she asked me to leave. She has some reason for wanting me to go away, and, well, it occurred to me that maybe the reason concerns you.
I took care of Marla when she needed me. Now she is a grown woman. She can do as she pleases.
What was it that made those hellish sounds the other night?
Sounds? What sounds?
Well, surely you must remember it. It was the night of the black wind, and the cries and the screams of pain came from the throat of some animal or some human that was undergoing torment. They shook the house.
I heard nothing. But then I sleep very soundly.
She was lying, of course. I reached my room in a black rage and found a note in Marla's handwriting. I took it to the window to read. The words are seared into my brain. It read, "If you have any feeling for me, any love for Marla, go from here today. I beg of you, go." Almost insane with rage, I slammed my fist through the window. The pain and the blood flowing from my arm brought me partially to my senses. I tried to stem the flow of blood, but the cut was too deep. Through the shattered window, I saw the Senora. I ran down the stairs to the courtyard and approached her, holding out my arm. "Senora, as you can see, I've cut myself rather badly. Could you help me stop the bleeding?" "Senora, what are you doing? Senora! For God's sake, stop! Stop it! Help!
Lizzie! Oh, dear God! Get her teeth out of his arm! Mama! Get her hair! Pull, for the love of God!
I lost consciousness and remember waking up in bed in my room with Marla kneeling by my bedside.
Oh, my love, my love. Dear, precious heart, I should have sent you away long ago, but I didn't have the strength.
Don't cry, Marla. Darling, and don't blame yourself.
I have done as you asked, sister, and brought the carriage in front. Will he be able to travel?
He must, Felipe. You know that.
No. You think that now I'd go away and leave you with...
My mother. Can you sit up?
Of course I can. Oh!
He cannot walk. I will have to carry him.
No, I can't leave you here. It's dangerous.
I have lived here all my life.
Now that there are no longer any secrets between us, you must come with me.
Felipe, he must have a doctor. Take him where there will be no questions asked, and he can be attended to.
Where am I? What place is this? Marla? Where's Marla?
Dulce, easy, my son.
Father Ramon, what are you doing here?
Praying for you, my son.
Yes, but what is this place? How long have I been here?
July in the house of the Tequendama family. In the old days, they belonged to the Cesar estate. They still feel loyalty to the Cesar family. You have been here 3 days.
Yes, but who brought me here?
Philippi bore you, aided by one of the Tegendama sons.
And my wounds? Marla cared for them?
Only at first. Your cuts were too serious, so we sent for your doctor.
Cuts?
You put your hands through a glass window, did you not?
Sir, you know that I'm not asking this question out of idle curiosity. What of the Cesar family? What are they?
An unfortunate example of a declining race. Once rich and mighty, they are now poor and neglected.
But not by you. You visit Marla often. I've seen you.
Yes. The senorita is well informed.
And her mother? You do not visit her?
No.
Is she insane?
I can only answer that according to my belief. She is not, or was not. Oh, when she was young, she was wild, but she was surely sane.
You know I love Marla.
I know.
Then you will help me see her?
No.
Why not?
Such a meeting will only bring pain to you both.
It could also bring happiness.
How could that come about?
I propose to marry her and take her away from here, from the evil influences that pollute the residencia. This strain, or whatever it is, may live only in the place where it was born. If Marla were to be removed from this place with a man who loved her devotedly, wouldn't there be a chance?
I do not know. But in a matter of this kind, I would trust the judgment of the senorita.
Will you take her a message?
Before I answer that, I must tell you what the people of these parts believe about Marla's father. Marla's father was a good friend of the head of the house you are in now, the Tegendama house. One day he and his friend delivered some packages to the residencia. The friend met Marla's mother, then a young woman, and immediately fell in love. All the villagers knew it and warned him, but he could talk and think of nothing but the woman.
The way I feel about Marla.
Yes, my son, but with a difference. In wintertime there are terrible storms upon the mountain, and the passes become dangerous. On this one night, Francisco Tegendama and his friend found themselves on the pass before the residencia. It was a wild night with snow and wind. And now I use the words of Francisco, who swears that Mara's mother came out upon the gallery with a lamp in her hand and called to them. Francisco says there was death that night on the mountains, but he felt there was worse inside the house.
And did they go in?
Francisco's friend did, but Francisco wouldn't. He says that he even went down on his knees in the snow and begged his friend not to enter, but to no avail.
Well, what happened?
Heaven knows. The man was never seen again.
Will you tell Marla I must see her?
I will, my son. I promise. But still, she may not come.
You both know me. Tell her that unless she comes to me, I will go to her. I will return to the residencia.
It was wrong of you to send me that message with Father Ramon.
I wanted to see you, to tell you that nothing matters. If you will not go away with me, I will stay here with you. I ask nothing. I love you.
Dearest, I know you love me, but listen. I wish with all my heart that I did not have to tell you these things. I prayed, oh, how I prayed that you would leave without seeing me or asking for me. But my prayers were not answered. I must teach you to see me for what I am, for what I may become.
Not you, Marla. I know your beauty not from your face, but from your soul.
Give me your hand. There. I place it against my heart. You feel the very beat of life. It only moves for you. It is yours.
But then why are you...
But it is mine. Think how affected you were by the portrait that hung in your bedroom. You remember that painting.
Yes, every line, every feature.
The woman who sat for it died years ago, and she did evil in her lifetime. Now recall the painting and look closely at me. And what do you see?
I see the beautiful girl I love.
But you also see that my eyes and my hair, the lines of my body, they're exactly the same as the portrait.
But the mouth is different. Your lovely mouth reveals only sweetness. The mouth in the portrait showed cruelty. Forget your family and be my wife.
You ask me to forget my family. Can't you see that no gesture I make, no tone in my voice, nor any glance from my eyes is wholly mine?
Yours and yours alone. It's you I love.
You think I can escape my heritage?
Of course.
And I tell you, my love, that the hands of the dead are in my bosom. They move me, they guide me.
Marla, I love you and not shadows from the past.
Shadows? Shadows bearing the weight of centuries. 800 years ago, my fathers ruled all of this province. They were wise, cunning, and cruel. Their flags led in war. The king called them cousin.
But in what you tell me, there's nothing in which to be ashamed, nothing to fear.
There came the change. My ancestors began to go down. Their minds fell asleep. Their passions awoke in gusts. Beauty was still handed down, but no longer guided by humanity. The seed passed on. It was wrapped in flesh. The flesh covered the bones, but they were the bones and the flesh of brutes. And their mind was as the mind of flies.
Oh, you've lived too long with this. Too long in that house. Too long with the portraits and the books I saw in your study.
You also saw Felipe and my mother. So you have seen for yourself how the wheel has gone backward with my doomed race.
Did you overlook one thing? Me. My heritage, my blood, my ancestors. I feel they'll be strong enough to...
And if they don't, you ask me to hand down this cursed vessel of humanity, charge it with fresh life as with fresh poison. Never.
I ask you to love me.
I already do. And that's why we shall never meet again. Even now, the people in this village are beginning to speak of your love for me, and they will not have it. Every day that you linger here increases your peril.
I'm not afraid.
I have given my vow. My vow that my race shall walk the earth no more. I shall be the last. I must go.
Wait, Marla, please.
You heard, and you know. I must go swiftly. Remember me as the woman who sent you away and yet would have longed to keep you forever. The girl who had no dearer hope than to forget you. And no greater fear than to be forgotten.
Marla. Marla. Come back. Now I can lay down my pen. My tale is told, and it answers the question I evaded for so long. Why I never married. Whether what I've written here is believed or disbelieved is of no importance. What is important is that I proved one fear of my beloved Marla to be groundless. Her fear that she would be forgotten.
Like George Capewell, I ask for neither belief nor disbelief. The pages of history are filled with the names of people who were burned at the stake because a lot of other people believed they were witches. Therefore, I must add a fact which George Capewell omitted. A few months after he returned to his home in America, the newspapers reported the destruction by fire of an ancient residencia in Spain belonging to the Cesar family. I'll be back shortly. It is widely believed that love conquers all. What puzzles me is why this belief is so universal when our literature abounds in stories proving the exact opposite. My fancy is that we want to believe in the conquering power of love and goodness to balance our beliefs in the bad dreams of demons and destruction that at times haunt us all. Our cast included Richard Kiley, Roberta Maxwell, Ann Petoniak, Bob Caliban, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
What is her condition?
Well, it's not fatal, thank God. Not even very serious. Badly bruised, cut over her right eye, but she's going to be all right. The monster failed to make good his threat to kill her.
We may indeed thank God for that.
Yes. Well, at least we know more than we did before, Monsieur Dupin. We know that the murderer is a big man, a huge man of unbelievable strength, and that he has black hair.
We know a great deal more than that, Pierre.
We do?
Well, I do, and so do you. Only, as I've said before, you don't know you know.
Oh, Monsieur. Monsieur, I do not have your brilliant brain. Well, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that you can solve this awful mystery, that you can save Yvette. The murderer failed this time, but he'll try again.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Sign-Off, the sinus medicines. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. We are here as on a darkling plain, swept with confused alarms of struggle and flight, where ignorant armies clash by night. Yes, at one time, war was war, and peace was peace, and everyone knew which was which, just as you could tell the difference between day and night. But now we seem to live in a perpetual twilight. Are we at war? Are we at peace? All we know is what we think we can see on the surface.
He's making a mistake.
It's responsible.
I'm not who he thinks I am.
Could be.
He's going to kill me for nothing.
Perhaps.
But there must be something I can do about it.
Yes.
What? Tell me what?
Kiss me.
Our mystery drama, Ignorant Armies, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Mandel Creamer. It is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores and ARM, Allergy Relief Medicine. I'll be back shortly with Act One. What is life, asks the Spanish poet, and he even obliges us with the answer. Life is a dream, and that could very well be. For there are those people who are convinced that they are living as prisoners in some desperate nightmare, and that every attempt to rouse themselves results in making that dream even more terrifying. Therefore, we shall say that this is the story, or is it the dream, of a man named Walter Patterson.
You haven't finished your eggs, Walter.
I'm not hungry.
Waste not, want not.
Really, Mother, I'm...
Fidgety this morning, aren't you?
Who, me?
You look a bit peaked, too.
No, I'm all right.
You haven't been sleeping nights, either.
No, Mother, please.
I know when my boy's asleep and when he isn't. I can tell.
Mother, I'm fine.
You know what you really should do, Walter?
Yes.
Let me finish.
find a nice girl and marry her.
Yes, Mother.
Well, it's about time, wouldn't you say? After all, you're 35 now.
I know.
It's about time, wouldn't you say?
Certainly is.
Now, Walter, I really mean it.
I know you do.
Now, am I one of those mothers who keeps her son tied to her apron string?
No.
Believe me, Walter, with all my heart, I want you to get married.
I know, Mother.
It's a normal, healthy, natural thing for a young man to do. Does happen to be a problem. Where can you find a nice girl these days?
I don't know.
Yes, where can you find a nice girl, a decent girl, a virtuous girl? I don't know what's happened to the world, Walter, do you?
No.
There's a looseness in young people today, especially in young women. I don't know what boys like you, honest, idealistic boys like you, can do. Oh, well, maybe you'll meet her one day.
Her?
The girl that's worthy of you.
Is any girl worthy of me?
Why, Walter, dear.
Who am I, Mother? What am I, anyhow? I'm just an ordinary, everyday chemist.
Oh, you really are out of sorts this morning.
All I do is figure ways to make food taste better. What a waste of time.
Now, Walter.
Food just as it is, the way it comes up from the ground, the way it ripens in the sun and the rain, that's the very best taste there is.
How many times do we have to go through this?
I mean, it's just that. Food, when it's fresh.
If the Lord had intended for us to eat fresh food, he would not have created refrigeration. If he had desired us to eat it the way it emerges from the ground, he would not have invented chemicals. Incidentally, do you still see that Stacy girl?
Oh, yes, Mother. I see Eleanor Stacy every day.
Walter, is that wise?
Well, I have to pass her desk on the way to my office.
Do you have lunch with her?
Oh, no, I never have lunch with her.
But on that day I came to visit
Mother,
you,
I've already explained that more than once.
There's no need to be edgy.
I'd neglected to bring my sandwich from home.
Neglected?
Oh, I'd forgotten.
Psychiatrists say we forget because we mean to.
So I went downstairs to the coffee shop in the building, and the only empty place happened to be at the table where she was sitting. And there's nothing more to it. And had you come over, you would have seen for yourself.
Obviously, you're Miss Eleanor Stacy.
She's not my Miss Eleanor Stacy.
Uses too much makeup, dyes her hair, and wears clothes that call, I would say, rather indecent attention to various parts of her person.
Well, Mother, I'd best be going.
And she's not all that young, either. I get the impression she's in her 30s, up there.
I wouldn't know.
Why do you suppose she hasn't married till now?
I never asked her.
I'm sure she hasn't, how shall I put this, waited, if you know what I mean.
Oh, Mother, I'm not Eleanor Stacy's type.
Indeed.
I mean, I've seen the kind of men who wait for Miss Stacy with their long hair and their mustaches and their leather jackets, and they all ride motorcycles.
Oh, poor naive Walter. There's so much about women you simply don't know.
Well, good morning there, Mr. Patterson.
Good morning, Miss Stacy.
I see you brought your lunch.
Yes, I usually do. I find it more nutritious.
Oh, no doubt. Well, it looks like a gorgeous day. Very few clouds in the sky.
Yes. Those few, though, are rain clouds. I shouldn't be surprised if we have some showers by noontime.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. The wind is from the east.
Oh, that's no good, huh?
Oh, well, it means a heavy downpour. Maybe even flooding.
Thanks a lot for the weather forecast.
Oh, look, I'm sorry if I said anything that may have upset any of your plans.
Forget it.
But after all, Miss Stacy, I have no control over the weather. I could see by her face that I had just ruined her day. I just don't seem able to talk to girls. They say you should talk about things you know. Well, I know quite a bit about meteorology, but somehow it all ends badly. I wouldn't say badly, but I couldn't say goodly either.
Patterson?
Yes, Mr. Borstel.
Where are those protein samples?
Well, I'm still constructing them.
You've been at it a week.
Yes, I'm aware of that, Mr. Borstel.
Do you intend to make a career of it?
Yes, you pig-faced, mean-spirited little bureaucrat. There are successful, well-known, respected scientists who have made a career out of less. These proteins will revolutionize the eating habits of the world and save millions, maybe billions. And what's in it for me? Nothing. All the credit, all the money goes to the company. All right, I signed that agreement when I took the job, and I'll honor it. Say, you keep out of my way, you hair-splitting, clock-watching fool. That's how I should talk to him, but all I ever say is, I'm sorry, Mr. Borstel. I'll have to do better. Yes, who is it?
It's only me, Helen Stacy. Do you mind if I pop in for a second?
Oh, Miss Stacy.
I enter this sanctum sanctorum of our chief chemist with considerable trepidation.
Oh, it's quite all right.
I realize how totally immersed you must be in your research efforts.
Well, yes, I suppose.
Mr. Patterson, I'm here on a delicate matter.
Oh?
However, I think I should ask, are you in any trouble?
I beg your pardon?
Now, I realize that sounds like a completely personal question. Would you agree?
Well, perhaps.
Well, it is, no doubt about that. However, since I'm in personnel, I have to look at things differently. You would agree?
Oh, yes, probably. Mm-hmm.
You see, we have to be aware of anything in our employees' personal lives that might affect the performance of their work. That's to be expected, isn't it?
Well, yes.
On the other hand, there's such a thing as prying and snooping, spying, wouldn't you say?
I suppose so.
It's a thin line, an uncertain border, a nebulous area. However, someone has been making inquiries about you.
About me?
Mm-hmm. All inquiries of this nature always arrive at my desk.
Well, what sort of inquiries?
Well, they're seeking to determine if the Walter Patterson who's with Protein Industries is the same Walter Patterson who was a member of the United States Army stationed in Germany some 10 years ago.
Oh. What did you reply?
Nothing. Our personnel files are supposed to be confidential.
Why would anyone want such information?
I would assume, Mr. Patterson, that you would know more about that than I do.
Oh, I know nothing at all.
Our experience proves that most inquiries are based on one of two things.
Yes?
Finance and romance.
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, people are usually asking you because, you owe them money.
Oh, no. I'm sure I don't owe a penny in the world to anyone. I mean, I believe in paying cash or doing without.
Well, then be. It must be love.
Love?
Amor, in one of its infinite variations.
That's impossible.
Are you saying there's not some intoxicating interlude with a beautiful Fraulein?
Oh, me?
Where caution and prudence may have been swept away by the overwhelming magic of the moment?
Oh, no.
Could there have been a young Walter with your wavy blonde hair, your deep blue eyes? Well, he'd be almost 10 years old.
Oh, no. That's absolutely untrue.
You must have been irresistibly handsome in your uniform.
Oh, I haven't the slightest idea.
There were no romantic episodes?
No, none at all.
Oh, I see. Then you're unable to think of any reason why anyone should wish to find you today because of some event that took place some 10 years ago during your military service abroad?
No.
Well, then, obviously, that must close the discussion.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, yes?
Do you have a match?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't smoke. I mean, I'm not sorry I don't smoke. I'm glad I don't smoke. It's just I'm sorry I can't oblige you.
Oh, thank you. Do you have the time?
No, I'm afraid I don't wear a watch.
You do not wear a watch?
Well, I find wearing a watch can impede my circulation.
You could carry one in your vest pocket.
Oh, that's a little out of style.
I understand they're coming back.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Would you do something for me?
What?
If you will look at the curb just 5 feet away.
Well, why should I do that?
You will notice a taxi cab is just there.
Oh, I don't need a cab.
You will be good enough to enter?
What for?
My friend let me unbutton my coat.
A gun?
True.
What do you want?
I've already told you. I want you to enter the taxi.
What for?
My friend, if you do not enter the taxi, I will shoot you.
But why?
Do as you are told.
I'm trying to avoid a scene on the public street.
You must be making a mistake.
No mistake.
You must have me confused with someone else.
Your name is Walter Patterson?
Well, yes, but...
My instructions are to deliver you, dead or alive.
Instructions?
How shall it be?
How do you know my name is Walter Patterson?
Into the taxi. No, do not look around. Do not try to attract attention.
No, listen.
And now just turn slowly. Walk to the curb. Very nicely.
But I tell you...
There is no need for conversation. Now, open the door. Go on, open it. Enter. The gentleman sitting on the end there is an associate of mine. Move next to him. Now, I shall join you. Excellent.
Look, I don't know what this is all about, but I'm telling you right now that you're making a big mistake. What was that?
Oh, did you feel it? A pity. My associate is usually more skillful with the needle.
What are you doing to me? What's happening?
Nothing serious, Mr. Patterson.
What?
Just putting you to sleep for a bit. Pleasant dreams, Mr. Patterson. Well, Dmitri, here is our prize package at last. After all these years.
Prize package? Our friend Walter is obviously a package of sorts, since he is being delivered somewhere. But who would want Walter? And why? We have had a rather revealing look at his present. It doesn't suggest he could have had very much of a past, but that shall be revealed in the future. You are invited to attend Act 2 shortly. Still waters, they tell us, run deep. You might also say that deep waters run still. Yes, you know that quiet, shy, self-effacing, mousy type of whom it is said butter wouldn't melt in his mouth. Well, sometimes it turns out it's because he doesn't eat butter. He devours raw meat. Is our pussycat really a tiger?
What happened? Where am I? Who are you?
You have become awake.
You kidnapped me. You took me off the street in broad daylight at the point of a gun.
At any rate, you are here.
What do you mean, here? Where's here? Oh, head.
It is to be expected. The drug leaves lingering traces of discomfort. Forgive me.
Forgive you?
Marina, my dear, pour a glass of water for Mr. Patterson.
Yes. Drink.
So, we finally, as you say in your country, make connections.
Connections? Sir, may I say something?
You're expected to say a great deal. That is why you've been brought here.
A mistake has been made.
A mistake?
Yes, a mistake of monumental proportions. Obviously, you have me confused with another person.
Your name is Walter Patterson.
Yes, but I am not the
You
owner.
were a soldier 10 years ago in Germany.
Yes, but I'm sure that...
You would visit the town of Glassenheim.
Yes, but so did thousands. Besides, my name is not very unusual.
Mr. Patterson, it would be best to put all the cards, as they say, on the table.
You have me confused with someone else. Now, please, before things reach a point where it would be awkward for everybody, why don't you just let me leave here?
Leave? Oh, you have just arrived. And we have not yet reached an understanding.
That's what I'm trying to explain. It's a mistake.
No, Mr. Patterson. I will explain.
No, please, don't. Right now, I couldn't understand anything. I don't know who you are or what you're doing or what you're after. So if I were to just walk out of here now, nobody would be any the wiser. You'd have nothing to fear from me. I give you my word I won't go to the police.
What an interesting idea.
What do you say? Now, you went to some trouble, I admit, but I'm the one who got a headache out of all this, so why don't we just call it quits?
Dmitri, have you anything to say to Mr. Patterson?
Wait a minute.
Now, you deny that you're Walter Patterson?
I'm not the same Walter Patterson.
A girl named Gunhilda Bismarck. You never knew this girl?
Well,
You deny that you know her?
No, I tell you.
Dimitri?
No. I knew her.
So, we shall all be sensible now, and friendly. Marina, pour a glass of wine for Mr. Patterson. Now, you would visit Fraulein Bismarck at her home, of an evening?
I may have.
Mm-hmm. And you would speak with her of many things.
Well, you know, I mean, there was talk.
And you told her many things.
I don't know exactly what I told her. I mean, you know how it is. You talk to a girl.
Did you not tell Fraulein Bismarck that you were a member of the American Secret Intelligence?
Oh, me? Why should I tell her a thing like that?
You deny that you told her that?
Oh, I never said.
Dimitri?
Now, stop him. All right, I did say something like that, but you see what it was?
Yeah?
It was a lie.
A lie?
Absolutely.
Why did you tell her a lie?
Because I was trying to impress her.
Oh. Continue.
You see, I'd never gone out with girls before. I mean, not very much. Practically not at all. So then there was the draft, and, I mean, you had to go into service. So I was sent to Germany, and I decided then that I would actually go on some dates.
Why did you not go on dates, as you call them, here?
Well, you see, my mother, she doesn't think that any girl is good enough for me.
Continue.
But now that she was, 4,000 miles away, I decided what she didn't know couldn't hurt her.
You were a sly one. Is that not so, Marina?
Yes.
So I went into this cafe in Glossenheim, and I met this girl, Gunhilda. And I discovered that I really didn't know what to do.
Oh, my good Mr. Patterson, one merely follows the dictates of nature.
Well, I suppose so, but you have to get a conversation going, and I wanted to impress this very beautiful girl.
So?
I mean, there were other fellows in the room, and they were all giving her the eye, and I was afraid that I would lose her, so I just started telling her what an important guy I was.
You should have told her how beautiful she was instead.
Yes, you can do that if you have experience and confidence. I mean, after a while, you develop a free and easy manner, but I'd never been with a girl before.
So you told her that you were with intelligence?
Yes. I mean, it was stupid.
Nevertheless.
But it wasn't true.
It wasn't?
No, it was just something I made up on the spur of the moment.
Really?
Look, if I were a member of secret intelligence, would I tell anybody about it?
Yes.
Yes.
Especially if you had come there purposely to meet her.
No, you've got it all wrong.
You had discovered somehow that Gunhilda Bismarck was one of our agents.
How would I know that?
And so you arranged with her to sell army secrets.
No.
You were well paid.
I never got any money.
You insisted on being paid in advance.
You're wrong.
Oh, very clever. You whetted our appetites with a few choice morsels. I believe in your country it is known as setting up the sucker.
Wait. Let me explain why.
You were given a big payment. And then you were never seen or heard from again. Dimitri.
Easy. Don't hurt me.
Oh. Enough time has been wasted. You will continue now to give us information.
I don't have any.
Dimitri.
Wait, please.
Yes? You have almost $250,000 of our money. You will have to, as they say in your country, work it off.
I'm trying to tell you.
Enough. Dimitri and I, we have a meeting now to attend. Marina will watch over you. Marina is a very good shot. Marina, kill him if he tries to go.
I will.
So, we'll leave you in good hands. Come, Dimitri.
Please.
Goodbye. Or, au revoir.
Look, Miss, Marina, is that your name?
Yes.
This is a mistake. Believe me, it's a terrible mistake.
Oh, yes.
Can't you say anything but yes?
Yes.
That girl, that Gunhilda, I was just giving her what's called a line.
Yes.
And I'm really not very good at that kind of thing, so I just completely fouled it up.
Oh, yes.
Should have listened to my mother. She said that women would get me into trouble, and she was right. What am I going to do now? These people, they're going to kill me. They are, aren't they?
Yes.
Oh, you're a great help.
Yes.
Can't you say anything but yes?
Yes.
Well, then say it.
Kiss me.
Kiss you?
Yes.
Well, I
come here.
Oh, please, don't point the gun at me.
Oh, the gun is empty.
Well, even so.
Come here. Now. Kiss me.
Well, if you insist.
Oh, good.
Oh, what happens now?
Again, kiss.
But
talk later. Oh, better. Now, talk.
I don't know what to say.
I talk, not you. I love you.
You love me?
Yes, I love you.
But you just met me a few minutes ago.
Yes.
How could you just fall in love like that?
Oh, you have blue eyes, blonde hair.
Is that enough?
Yes.
You're a very attractive young lady, but I don't think truthfully that I could say I'm in love with you.
Oh, it is not important.
It isn't?
No, today I love you. Tomorrow, who knows?
Look, this is all very well, but what's going to happen?
Do not fight. Do not contradict Orlov.
Orlov? Is he the boss?
Orlov says you are with secret intelligence.
Yes, but that's not true.
Agree.
It is not true.
It is not important.
What are you saying?
Orlov thinks you are American secret agent.
And I'm trying to tell you that he's wrong.
Why make Orlov unhappy?
Well, it isn't a question of making Orlov unhappy.
It is very much a question. If Orlov is unhappy, Orlov will kill you.
Are you telling me to lie to Orlov?
Why not? Truth is no help.
Now, just hold on. You mean I should say to Orlov that he's right? That I was a secret agent and that I sold information to Gunhilda?
Yes.
But not a word of that is true.
I am telling you that it is not important.
You keep saying that.
Oh, why are you so serious?
Because if I say to Orlov that he's right, he'll expect me to supply him with secret military information.
So?
What do you mean, so? Where would I get such information? Listen to what I'm saying. Here I am discussing the possibility of betraying my country.
Oh, you are so serious.
It's a serious situation.
Give him information.
Don't you understand? Even if I were willing to do it, which I am not, I wouldn't know where to get it.
It is no problem.
You keep saying it's no problem. Where would I get military information?
Where? From me.
From you? What are you saying?
Oh, kiss me.
You must admit that girl has turned out to be a perfect little treasure so far. Have you ever seen a problem solved so quickly and so neatly and so pleasantly? But who is our new friend Marina? Who is she working for? Well, that's the central concern of Act 3, which shall be along shortly. Who was it, which philosopher said that we shall not be punished for those little lies that we men tell to women? Well, it's permissible, I suppose, to bend or even stretch the truth a bit when you whisper sweet nothings into a lady's ear. The problem is that sweet nothings may become sour somethings if overheard by the wrong people. After all, love may be blind, but no one ever said it was deaf.
I don't understand.
What is not to understand?
You were saying that you would give me American military information to feed to Orlov.
Yes. Oh, kiss me.
Wait. First, where would you get such information?
Where? In my head.
I don't understand that.
I have made it up. Invent it.
You mean fabricate?
I tell you. You tell Orlov.
But he'll never be...
Orlov is happy because he has information. You are happy because you are still alive.
I don't follow you.
I am happy because you can kiss me.
Now, look, about this information.
Information? How you say, give him standard information.
Standard?
Some information everybody make up. How many troops, how many planes, how many bombs, rockets, guns.
But why should you want to do it?
Oh, because I love you.
Because you think you love me.
Now, when Orlov returns, here is what you say.
So, you decide honesty is best policy, huh?
Yes.
It's not always true, but in your case, yes. Now, what do you have to tell me?
Well, I've written down the number of planes that will be sent to the air base at Wildesheim.
Oh, now, this is what we have been paying for. Yes. What is the armament?
Well, that I don't know. I'll have to find out.
You have 1 week. You will report back to me at noon next Monday. And each and every noon, Monday.
Now, Miss Patterson, let me see if I have it all. You claim these alleged foreign agents.
Mr. Larkin, why do you say alleged?
We have laws in this country. A person is innocent until proven guilty and so forth. At any rate, they abducted you and expected you to furnish them with military information?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And one of them, a woman, promised to help you deceive the others.
That's correct.
I see. And why is this woman doing it?
Because she fell in love with me. It must have been at first sight.
All right. I want to thank you for bringing this information.
Well, I believe it's my duty as a citizen.
Yes, Mr. Patterson, it certainly is. And now, if you'll be good enough to excuse me.
Oh, I understand. You probably want to get to work on this right away.
Oh, yes, Mr. Patterson, we certainly do.
Well, I won't hold you back another minute.
Goodbye, Mr. Patterson.
Good day to you, Mr. Larkin.
Oh, boy. Mrs. Larkin, it's for the nut file. Yeah, but you have to run it down anyhow. Man's name is Patterson, Walter. And he claims
that... Nice. Walter, you are a sensational lover.
Look, Marina, Orlov will be here any minute, and I don't know what to tell him.
Oh, tell him standard.
Again? Standard?
Tell him 10... No, better make dozens. 12 missiles in base at... Where to put 12 missiles? All right, in base near Wildesheim.
But how long can this go on?
How long? Good question.
I mean, how long before Orlov becomes suspicious?
Orlov never will go on until Colonel Planoff becomes suspicious.
Who is Colonel Planoff?
Oh, he is what you call boss, big boss. He put everything he tell Orlov in computers.
Oh, yes?
And then one day, he send Orlov friendly message. Come home for a visit, Comrade Orlov.
Oh?
Orlov thinks he is coming home for a medal. Oh, no.
No?
No. Orlov is coming home so that he can be... Oh, poor Orlov.
You mean they would shoot him?
Oh, yes.
But suppose Orlov becomes suspicious of me first.
Oh, then Orlov shoot you.
But
you
listen.
must not to worry. Oh, better kiss me.
Mr. Patterson, I told you we're handling the matter.
Well, Mr. Larkin, it just seems to me that you should be a little more excited.
Excited?
Yes. I mean, I bring you news that enemy agents are setting me up as a source of information, and what are you doing about it?
What do you think we should do?
Well, arrest them, jail them, deport them.
We are following strict procedures.
Mr. Larkin, I have an idea that you're laughing at me, that you're not taking me seriously.
Oh, but we are.
I don't believe it.
Mr. Patterson, we've investigated you thoroughly.
Me? What for? What did I do?
We've also called on Mr. Orloff.
What?
He's a very highly respected, reputable businessman.
Now, that isn't so.
We confronted him with the story that you told us.
Well, naturally, he would deny it.
I think he spoke the truth.
The truth?
Seems that he has a niece, Miss Gunhilda Bismarck. Did you know the young lady?
Well, yes,
Some years ago. Appears you took advantage of her youth and innocence. Finally, Mr. Orloff managed to find you. He said he told you it would only be fair for you to help Miss Bismarck support
That isn't so. That is a lie.
He says you denied everything. Then he threatened to bring the entire sordid affair to the attention of your mother.
Not a word of this is true.
Your mother is a wealthy woman of rather conservative morality. She would therefore cut you off without a cent.
I tell you, he's lying.
And so you concocted this fantasy and brought it to us in hopes that we would remove Mr. Orloff from the scene.
You realize how wrong you are?
Please, Mr. Patterson. We have been patient.
Don't you understand? I was just bragging to this girl the way you do in a bar.
I never do.
I made up this whole crazy yarn. I mean, maybe she just happened to be an enemy agent, or maybe she saw a way to get rich. I don't know.
Mr. Patterson.
Anyhow, she fed them all kinds of nonsense, and they gave her the money to give to me, but she never did. She made a killing.
Espionage, spying, intelligence in general, these things are all far too important to be trifled with. What was your need to impress this girl?
Well, you see, my mother...
No, don't tell me. Tell it to a psychiatrist.
Doctor, why do the police and the Secret Service people refuse to believe me?
What makes you think I know?
Well, you're a psychiatrist, aren't you?
Well, that is what the sign says on my door. That's what the diploma reads on my wall.
Well, I accept that as evidence.
You do?
Yes.
Well, why should you? Can you be certain that this is not some elaborately staged hoax?
Oh, I'm not certain of anything, Doctor. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm willing to pay you.
You speak to buy certainty.
That's what you're selling, isn't it?
I am not selling anything.
Then why will you take my money? You do expect to be paid, don't you?
I shall help you find adjustment.
To what?
To the world.
Doctor, I am kidnapped off the street by foreign agents. I report that fact to the police, and I'm told to see a psychiatrist. Who's crazy?
All of us are. You are ridden with guilt.
Me?
First, for breaking your promise to your mother to refrain from dating while you were in the service.
Well, she had no right to make me promise that.
But that you should have told her so. Second, the seduction of the German girl.
Believe me, Doctor, it was the other way around.
The existence of a child.
I don't even know that there is a child.
But you also don't know that there isn't. Now, your very real feeling for Miss Eleanor Stacy.
I never said I felt anything from...
This affair you claim you're having with Marina.
That's just an arrangement in order to save my life.
No doubt. But you feel that you are being untrue to Miss Stacy. In addition, the matter of your work. You are about to complete a discovery that will bring fame and fortune to your company. And there will not be a single penny or ounce of credit for you.
Why do you insist on taking a simple situation and complicating it beyond all recognition?
My dear Mr. Patterson, I have merely stated the facts.
The facts?
There is no Orlov.
What?
There is no Marina. There is no Dimitri.
But I tell you...
There is a Gunhilda. There is a Miss Eleanor Stacy. And there is Mother. Also, there is a Mr. Borstal.
How can you say that there is no Orlov?
For 10 years, you have had guilt feelings over Gunhilda.
I never even thought about Gunhilda.
And then one day, Miss Stacy said she had received an inquiry. Were you the same Walter Patterson who had been stationed in Germany?
There, you see? If I'm making it all up, how could I make up that phone call to Miss Stacy? That proves Orlov exists and that he was looking for me.
It only proves that someone may have been trying to find you, an old army body.
I didn't have that many.
Or you, unconsciously, could have made that call yourself.
Me? Why?
Well, just to give yourself an opportunity to have a conversation with Miss Stacy.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I just can't accept what you...
You were playing with psychological dynamite, and it triggered a series of emotional explosions.
What you're saying is that I am imagining everything.
Yes.
That's impossible.
Do you know how you can make Orlov, Marina, and Dimitri disappear? Now, you must do 3 things. First, tell your mother you intend to marry Miss Eleanor Stacy.
What?
Second, tell Mr. Borstal. A new arrangement has to be made for you to share profits.
How could I tell him such?
Third, propose to Miss Eleanor Stacy.
Oh, I never could.
When are you supposed to be in touch with Mr. Orlov again?
I'm to call him every Monday at noon to set up an appointment. I would meet with Marina beforehand, and we would decide what I'm to tell him.
You do the 3 things I just told you. And you'll see, this coming Monday at noon, there will be no Mr. Orlov. Oh, you haven't finished your eggs, Walter.
Yes, I know, Mother.
Waste not, want not.
You know what I'm going to do this morning, Mother?
Oh, you sound bright and alert.
Well, I've made up my mind.
Oh, Monday morning is always a good time to start a fresh project.
Well, I have a good one in mind.
What project is this?
Marriage.
Marriage?
Yes. I've decided to marry Miss Eleanor Stacy.
Oh.
And if you say anything else but congratulations, I will not let you come to the wedding.
But Walter...
Mother?
Congratulations.
Good morning, Miss Stacy.
Good morning. Are you... Oh, it can't be. Oh, but it is. Walter Patterson. Now, what are you doing in that leather jacket and those denim?
Well, I'm having a little trouble with the mustache. It's still a little bit scraggly.
You know it's not too bad.
But I have my bike downstairs. I thought we'd take a little ride.
Well, who to?
I thought we'd stop off at City Hall and get a license.
A license?
Mr. Patterson. Mr. Patterson, is this the proper costume to wear to work?
I'm not working today, Mr. Borstel.
Well, we'll see about that.
And I'm not working tomorrow either.
You have a contract.
I also have a headache. I got it from reading the small print in the contract, and it won't go away until I get a new contract.
Mr. Patterson, we need those protein samples.
Correction. You need them. Write a contract that says we and my headache will disappear.
Do you know what you're saying?
Yes. Do you?
But why don't we all sit down with our lawyers and try to work something out?
Later. Miss Stacy and I have some things to discuss.
Well, please, don't let me get in the way. I'll see you later.
Well, Mr. Patterson, you asked me to come for a ride.
Yes. But first, I have to cancel another date. That is, if it ever was a date. If you know what I mean.
Not exactly.
Well, here goes. I'll find out in a very few moments.
I am sorry, but the number you have dialed is no longer a working number.
Oh. Well. Goodbye, Orloff. Goodbye, Dimitri. Goodbye, Marina. Hello, Eleanor.
Hello, Walter.
Hello and goodbye. Goodbye and hello. That's the story of the world, isn't it? We go from person to person, from event to event, round and round. From sleep to awakening, from dream to reality. And after a while, how do we really tell one from the other? Is there actually that much of a difference? I shall return shortly. Once again, we've brought you a tale that can adapt itself to anyone and everyone's attitude, taste, and beliefs. How do you want it? Was it a fantasy, an acting out, as the psychiatrists say, of a man's deep-seated guilts and inadequacies? Or was it a meeting at a point in time of a series of actual incidents? What do I think? I know only as much as you do. Our cast included Mandel Kramer, E.G. Juster, Bryna Rayburn, and Ray Owens. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Many of you within the sound of my voice will be present at the birth of the 21st century. Some among us were born a little too early for that. We'll just have to sit around and guess what life in the 2000s may be like. And one person's guess is as good as another's, except for the scientists, who claim to have sort of an inside track on the future. They think, some of them, that they know where we're headed.
Mike, the instruments here are going crazy.
I think what we've been suspecting all along may already be happening, Doctor.
I'm almost sure of it. Get into your choppers and head north immediately. Don't stop for a thing. It may be the end of the world.
Our mystery drama, Bottom of the World, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Arnold Moss. It stars Tony Roberts and Christopher Tabori. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and ARM, Allergy Relief Medicine. I'll be back shortly with Act One. It's a peaceful spring morning. The year is sometime in some century of the future. 3 men are seated in a glass fishing boat. The high-powered motor is speeding them to the middle of a huge freshwater lake. At this moment, they are some 3 miles from the nearest shoreline. The oldest of the 3 men smiles at his 2 younger passengers, nods, and gears the motor down to a slow idle.
Bob, J.J., I think this is it.
How can you tell, Dr. Burns?
I've been here before. Yes, this should be an ideal spot.
So this is where the fish are, Doctor?
Fish? Of course. They've never failed me. Not once, J.J. And I'm sure they'll cooperate today.
Shall I cut the motor, Doctor?
No, Bob. Keep it at idle. It's safer.
Dr. Burns.
Yes, Bob?
I speak for J.J. as well as for myself. You mustn't think we don't appreciate a man on a schedule as murderous as yours, head of one of the most sensitive agencies in the whole government, closing up shop for a whole morning just to take 2 of his younger protégés off on a fishing trip.
So we've been wondering, well, how shall I say it?
What you've done to deserve such special treatment.
Something like that.
Yeah, why us?
Well, first get your lines over this side, Bob. Let's see. You've been with the command, how long? 3.5 years?
Nearly 4.
And you, J.J.?
Nearly 15 months now.
The Strategic Sea Command, the SSC, thinks you're both just about tops.
Oh, thank you.
And that's why I brought you out here today, to the middle of this lake. To talk. Only incidentally to fish.
Is it safe?
Well, the boat's been gone over from stem to stern. Clean, no listening devices. We'll keep the motor idling. So what we say will be for our ears only. Now listen, both of you. To begin, you both know what our energy situation is.
Of course. The last drop of oil was drained out of the entire planet way back in the year 1998, wasn't it?
Fissionable material for any nuclear energy is almost gone.
Fossil fuels exhausted. Wind and tidal energy is neither dependable nor sufficient.
And our last hope, energy from the sun, hasn't worked out the way we'd hoped.
Not quite. You know that back in the 1970s, we started to investigate the possibilities of oil in the south polar area of the sub-frigid zone.
Yeah, but we failed. It was impossible to reach whatever may have been there, if there was anything to begin with.
That's true. After all these years, we're trying again.
We are?
2 weeks ago, we started drilling. We're drilling at this very moment for what could be billions of barrels of oil. Our technology has improved to where we think we may have an even chance of success.
In the South Polar area?
Why are you telling this to us?
What's that noise?
Where do you come in? By the front door, like everyone else. After all, it is a private restaurant.
I'm told they have a new chef.
Yes, who specializes in preparing seafood.
Yes, exactly. A little expensive, but it's worth every cent. I eat every chance I think whoever was in that plane has gone, so we can continue. Now, to answer your question, where do you come in? The SSC is sending you both down there to report on whatever progress we may be making.
Yes, but surely your technical crew keeps you informed.
We're in constant radio contact with them. Mike Gonzalez is one of the best in the whole command. Not only an engineer, but a bit of a poet, too.
Then, excuse me for asking, Doctor, but...
They are very much aware of what we're up to. Their noses are out of joint because of it. And they will stop at nothing, absolutely nothing, to prevent us. That and something much more serious.
Which is?
The subfrigid ice sheet, as you well know, covers over 5 million square miles. How thick it is, how deep down it goes, is anybody's guess. Anything that would cause that huge continent, that solid block of blue ice, to slip, to break up, to disintegrate, would mean
the end of all of us, wouldn't it?
But all. The way it probably happened 20,000 years ago.
The last ice age.
Any slippage of the ice sheet, any breaking of this tremendous mass of mild, thick ice, would result in gigantic tidal waves all over the globe.
Which would cause sea levels to be raised to what? 40, 50 feet?
We estimate hundreds of feet, maybe even thousands.
What would happen to our cities? I suppose most of them would wind up at the bottom of the sea.
It's only the beginning. As these gigantic blocks of ice keep rushing to the north, melting almost not at all, their white, snowy surface would reflect solar energy back into space.
And the entire atmosphere around us would be chilled way down below the freezing point.
Way down below.
Yes, but Dr. Burns, why would they consider doing anything like that? I mean, even if they could make it happen, they'd be out of their minds.
They would consider it, Bob. And they could make it happen. There's not enough space on this globe for both them and us.
Yes, but wouldn't that be the end of the world for them, too?
No, not by a long shot, Bob. Unfortunately for us. Your job, my friends, is to prevent this if you can.
When do we leave, Dr. Burns?
Tomorrow morning. Meantime, J.J., you have a nibble at the end of your line. Pull it in. Slowly. Slowly.
Oh, it's a big one. Hold on to it, J.J. Careful.
Here it comes. Ow. Look at the size of it. Oh, what a beauty.
Wait a minute. Don't touch it.
All right, what is it?
Fastened onto its side. Look, a tiny microphone.
Did you ever see anything like this air down here, J.J.?
Never, Bob. First time in my life I'm able to see the air I'm breathing. It actually glitters.
It's the ice crystals falling through the air. I remember reading about it. Clear air precipitation, it's called.
Oh, look. There's Mike Gonzalez waving to us from outside his work shack. Be with you in a minute, Mike.
Take it easy, fellows, and to get used to the altitude.
He's right. Wow, will you take a look at those huge boulders? What crazy formations. It's as if some oversized monster had twisted them into those shapes.
50, 60 feet high. But they don't look real.
Morning, Bob. J.J. You sleep well?
Like a top.
Yeah, same.
Noise of the engines didn't bother you too much, I hope?
Well, after the flight over the mainland, which I thought would never end, nothing could have stopped us from sleeping like a couple of kids.
Well, let's go into the work shack. Quieter and a little warmer.
Some hot coffee? Oh, no, thanks. No, we just finished breakfast.
Little trouble with your breathing, J.J.?
A little.
Yeah, the altitude. 10,000 feet above sea level. Just take things easy till your bodies get used to it. Now, let's talk about ice sheet. It's been thickening into a solid mass at the rate of over 5 feet a year. For how many years? No one knows for sure. We've already taken ice out of the drill hole that's 27,000 years old.
27,000 years old?
And we've only drilled down into a little over a mile of ice. What makes everything so much more difficult is that the whole sheet floats in constant motion. What
was that?
That, my friend, may be our biggest worry. Maybe our only real worry.
The ice cracking up?
It might be just that.
But how? Why? What would cause that?
What was that noise, Mike?
That sound you just heard could well be the result of a nuclear explosion somewhere down here at the bottom of the world. Maybe 1,000 miles away. Our instruments will indicate if I'm right. The second one in 10 days. They are very methodical.
Then if Dr. Burns was right...
A few more blasts like that last one, and we may have to close the book. Final chapter. We drove ourselves from the garden, but it was always possible to return. Up until now. Now it looks as though we may have planted seeds in the dead soil of a lost world. A world that may have to go on, if it goes on, without us.
Well, we don't just sit here with our heads in our hands, do we? I mean, can't they be stopped some way?
Any suggestions, Bob? The time may have come for all of us to fold our tents. We, as opposed to they, may have to give up this little piece of real estate we call the world. It may only be a matter of days.
And meanwhile?
Meanwhile, we prepare to get out just as fast as we can. Not only from this place here, but from the entire planet, while we still have the chance.
It's been said that a man begins to live only when he treats each new day as if it were his last. Our three friends in the South Polar area of some time in the future have the feeling that every tick of the clock is bringing them closer and closer to their inevitable end. That each of the next few days may indeed be not only their last, but the last for most of the world they know. I'll return shortly with Act 2. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And on the seventh day, God ended his work, which he had made. Genesis chapters 1 and 2. But turn a couple of pages and we read, and the Lord said, I will destroy man, whom I have created, from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping things, and the fowls of the air. For it repenteth me that I have made them. Might this be the thought going on in the minds of the three men in the South Polar area of the sub-frigid zone at some time in the future as they listen to...
It may be only a matter of days.
And meanwhile?
Meanwhile, we prepare to get out just as fast as we can. Not only from this place here, but from the entire planet while we still have the chance. And the first thing we do is to make contact with headquarters at SSC, Dr. Burns. And then I'm almost certain that all hell will break loose up there. Here goes.
We've got over 1,000 rocket ships on the alert, ready to take off on an hour's notice, just for the eastern seaboard alone. Did you know that, Mike?
Yeah, each one capable of taking on 1,000 passengers.
Total 1 million.
That's quite a few people.
1 million? Pretty small number for this particular job. Remember, there are over 10 billion of us all over the globe.
Calling ODF. SSC calling ODF.
Yes, I've got him. If I can just clear this channel.
Burns of the Strategic Sea Command. Operation Deep Freeze. Are you there, ODF?
Dr. Burns?
That you, Mike?
Yes, Dr. Burns. I was just trying to get through to you. I thought for a minute they might have jammed our wavelength. Am I coming in clear?
Very clear. What the devil's going on down there, Mike?
Why do you ask, Doctor?
We've got some of those strange readings we got last week. The instruments are going crazy. In fact, there have been 2 sets of readings this morning, only minutes apart. What's up, Mike?
I think that what we've been suspecting all along may already be happening.
Yes, I'm almost sure of it, Mike. And they're putting just about everything they've got into those explosions.
What are your orders?
Mike, how long would it take to dismantle every bit of vital equipment?
3 days, maybe 4, depends.
4. Mike, I want you and your crew to destroy every piece of usable equipment you've got. Everything. Right away. Every motor, every machine, every instrument, except the radio. Leave that for the last.
When do we start?
Right now. Mike, we're at the point where every hour, every minute may count.
You mean that we...
The sub-frigid ice sheet has already begun to slip, broken up in over a dozen places.
We'll follow your orders to the letter, sir.
Then head back up here as quickly as you can. Load your men into the choppers. Head north for the mother ship, which is waiting for you. Mike, we'll radio your assignment to a specific spacecraft on your way up here. Mike, this is it. So shake the ice out of your tails real fast. Every one of you. Mike, I heard that. And the instruments have gone absolutely berserk. What's happened? Mike, what's happened? Answer me. Are you all right? All of you? Answer me. Answer.
Come on, JJ. Come on. Wake up. Wake up. JJ, you all right?
Oh, sorry. I must have passed out.
That last blast was a real big one. A lot nearer than any of the previous ones. I think I must have passed out myself for a couple of seconds. Well, let's see now.
Mike.
Huh?
Look out the window.
Where?
Where our crew was drilling.
I don't believe it. It's not possible.
Every single one of the drill towers has collapsed.
Yeah, and everything with them.
The shock of that last explosion just toppled them over. Drill towers, drills, drill pipes. The entire works.
Like so many children's toys.
Well, I've got to get out of here and see that the crew is safe and no one was hurt.
Yeah, we'll go with you.
Meantime, we get everybody into those choppers just as fast as we can and head north for the mothership.
And then?
And then, JJ, we pray. We can all of us count our blessings. So far, thank heavens this mothership was waiting for us.
Yeah, and here we are in it. Headed for where?
Any idea, Mike?
Specifically? No. All I know is that we're safe, that we get on one of the 1,000 rocket ships that are waiting for all of us. We head out into space in the direction of...
In the direction of where?
Your guess is as good as mine, JJ. There are a million stars twinkling out there in space. Other planets, other universes, even other galaxies. They go on forever, just swishing their way around infinity.
And we'll be speeding towards some tiny star out there that we know in advance can sustain our kind of life.
Well, that's the whole idea. Start our civilization all over again.
How did they ever get to the point where they could make all this happen?
Who knows? Some accidental freak of nature, then developed by a kind of planned breeding
into a completely new race.
A race that can withstand every extreme of temperature, from 200 below zero to 200 above.
And their ability to survive either in the air or underwater. How do we explain that?
Who knows? By some weird process of selective evolution, they managed to breed themselves into cold-blooded vertebrates who look just like us, but act biologically like amphibians.
Like frogs and salamanders.
Exactly. With both gills and lungs at the same time. Breathing partly through those thick skins of theirs.
Yeah, but nothing can penetrate, well,
almost nothing.
I suppose their ability to change their voices at will to sound exactly like us, or as if they were speaking from underwater, has to do with the fact that they are amphibians.
Maybe.
I wish we knew where we were, how close we are to our destination, wherever it is. If they hadn't blacked out every porthole, every window...
That's a security measure, J.J.
Yes, I know that.
Gentlemen, will you please fasten your safety belts?
We're about to get some of our questions answered, I think.
The captain has asked me to tell you that we are within a few minutes of landing at our predetermined base. After we land, you are asked to remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop.
Yes, but stop where?
You're about to find out.
All occupants will then proceed across the east runway to one of the rocket ships which is awaiting you.
He hasn't said which one.
Patience, J.J.
And when he tells us which one, how do we find it? Proceed across the east runway?
We have just received from SSC headquarters the designation of your particular rocket craft.
Here he goes.
The rocket craft reserved for passengers aboard this ship is Beta Epsilon number 203. I repeat, Beta Epsilon 203. It can be reached by boarding ramp C on your right across the east runway as you exit. Thank you.
Yeah, did you get all of that, J.J.?
Boarding ramp C on our right across the east runway to rocket craft Beta Epsilon 203. Couldn't be clearer.
Right, now fasten your safety belt.
Sorry.
Brace yourselves for landing. Here it comes.
I wonder if Dr. Burns is here to meet us.
To get a one-to-one report from us on what happened? I certainly hope so. You got all your things, J.J.?
Uh-huh. And we're about to come to a stop. I must confess, I'm a little concerned about the next leg of this trip.
Well, we're all concerned, J.J. Very much concerned. I can tell you, I'm a little terrified. It's taking them an awfully long time to open those doors.
Oh, what's holding them up?
Oh, patience, J.J., patience.
Are they going to keep us standing here all day? Why don't they open the doors?
Gentlemen, may I ask all of you to please take your seats once again? The captain informs us that there is some slight difficulty in opening the doors from the outside. Meanwhile, please relax in your seats until the doors are cleared. The delay will be slight.
Slight? What can be wrong? Any number of things, Bob.
The captain has also asked me to make the following announcement. Please listen carefully. Once the doors are opened from the inside of the craft, please make your way to boarding ramp C in the reception hall, which is heated as quickly as you can. Wear the warmest clothes you have with you.
What's he talking about? Heated. Warmest clothes. It's summer up here.
Place mufflers or scarves, whatever you may have available, over your mouths and noses. Breathe as little of the air as possible.
What's wrong with the air? Both of you, listen.
That will be all for the moment.
I think I know what's happened. I'm sure the outside temperature has already dropped so low that just breathing the air for more than a minute or two will freeze the tissues of the lungs into solid lumps of ice.
And so the people in cities that are above sea level...
Gentlemen, please stand by. We have succeeded in opening one of the crisis doors. Prepare to disembark by sliding down the emergency chute.
I can't wait to get out of here. Keep moving, Bob, please.
All right, easy, J.J. Now, easy.
This way, gentlemen, please.
What is this?
What happened?
It's the most savage wind I've experienced in my entire life. I don't think we'll be able to buck it.
Lester, freezing air. It's crippling. I can hardly breathe.
Look, there's no one out there. It's not a living soul. Yes, there is, Bob. Look there. And there.
Those are the maintenance men. The men who take care of the aircraft. Why are they standing there in those strange positions?
I think they're all dead, J.J. Frozen stiff into whatever positions they must have been in.
What do we do?
Make a run for the reception hall and boarding ramp C and hope we get there.
And if we don't?
Then we Join that group of stone-cold statues out there. Those refrigerated corpses we're staring at. I'll get out first. It goes!
Our three scientists make a dash toward survival to catch the transportation that will carry them away from a planet that's quickly collapsing about them. This, in the hope of colonizing a brave new world in the outermost reaches of space, a place safe from annihilation by a new race of destructive beings who want the world for themselves. I'll return shortly with Act 3. Chapter 5 of the Book of the Revelation. And I saw a book written within and on the back side, sealed with 7 seals. And I saw a strong angel proclaiming, "Who is worthy to open the book?" And no man in heaven, nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book, neither to look thereon. No man today is privileged either to open that book of the future completely or to reveal what lies ahead for all of us. But the scientists are doing their best to peek, trying hard. Now, we rejoin our 3 scientists.
I don't think I've ever run so fast in my whole life. You, J.J.?
Halfway to this hall, I was sure I'd never make it. Hey, you all right, Mike?
Yeah. A little weak in the knees and very short of breath. But we did make it. What's more, we're on high ground.
It's warm and comfortable in here. And we don't have to go outdoors again to get to the rocket ship.
I'm not sure I could go through that a second time.
Have you two noticed anything peculiar? Anything special about the people who seem to be moving toward Beta Epsilon 203?
Peculiar?
No, I haven't had the chance to look.
Yeah? Well, when you get the chance, look. You may find a little surprise. Meanwhile, I'm going to try to get a call through to Dr. Burns again.
Yeah, he's got to know that we've come through safely up to this point, and the shape of the place we left.
What's happening, Mike?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This number doesn't answer.
Mike, do you suppose that... I don't know how to say this.
That they have penetrated the Strategic Sea Command? That neither Burns nor the SSC exist any longer? Well, there's always that possibility.
You got no answer, Mike?
No, nothing. Just silence. Dead silence. Well, we'd better move along to Beta Epsilon 203.
The ship is full. We've been sitting here over 20 minutes. Why don't they take off? Get us off this ground. Get the whole thing over with.
I'm sure they're doing their best, J.J.
You all that anxious to leave our little world? This is no round trip, you know. It's one way, all the way.
They're welcome to what's left. Good riddance.
Well, let's face it. I mean, we don't have much of a choice. We couldn't possibly stay alive here. They can, but we can't. Well, sooner or later.
Yeah, let's count ourselves among the lucky ones. Lucky to be able to leave. There are millions of other men and women who'll never make it.
You're both right, of course.
You got your wish, J.J. We're finally off. So long, little world. Here's to our new paradise. We walk through blindfolded, and the noiseless doors close after us forever.
to being among the lucky ones, has either of you had the time or curiosity to take a peek at any of our fellow passengers?
I have, and I must say I'm very impressed.
Yes, I've noticed, too. Some of the leading brains and creative talents from all over the entire world. I've already counted 8 Moonstone Prize winners, half a dozen recipients of the Literary Scroll of Honor, the presidents of 5 different countries.
Yes, I saw them as they were coming on. You know, this is quite possibly the most distinguished shipload of passengers that ever existed. 1,000 of them. About as many men as women. A good half of them young enough to help populate a brand new world.
What you might call extremely careful planning.
Indeed. Putting the leaders of the world, the ablest, the most creative, the best minds and bodies. I've seen a few gold medal athletes, all on the same carrier, all headed for the same place. It's absolutely brilliant. And we are lucky to have been chosen. Who do you suppose thought of this? Who was responsible for it, Mike? I have no idea, Bob. And I hope you're right.
Right, about what?
About how brilliant an idea this was. You'd think Dr. Burns would be on board, wouldn't you?
Maybe he's in one of the other sections of the ship, which would explain why we couldn't reach him.
Yeah, could be.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Beta Epsilon 203.
Listen.
The captain has asked me to tell you that our planned destination is Galen 2683 of the galaxy of the Lapithee. The physical properties of Galen 2683, its life-supporting qualities, air, water, climate, extremes of temperature, are almost identical with those that we have left behind.
That's comforting to know.
Quiet, J.J.
In the unlikely event that there should be any difficulty in landing for any reason, Maton 2211 of the same galaxy will serve as backup. Flying time should be approximately 48 hours.
That's all?
If you have any questions, members of the crew will be happy to try to answer them. Thank you.
Galen 2683. Here we come.
Will the following passengers please identify themselves by pressing button B at the right of their seats? Mr. Michael Gonzalez, J.J. Porter, and Robert McDonald.
I've got the button right here. I'll get it.
There is a voice message for you three gentlemen. Kindly connect by pressing button F as in Frank. Thank you.
As in Frank. There we are.
Who could possibly...
Mike, Bob, J.J. This is Burns. Dr. Burns.
What do you know?
Are you all right?
You take it, Bob. Yes, we're just fine, Dr. Burns. How about you?
Fine.
We're certainly happy to hear your voice. We tried to reach you before we left. We had a little difficulty.
That's understandable under the circumstances.
I suppose you'd like to know how we are.
At the moment, I would like to know nothing.
Yeah, let me talk to him. Dr. Burns, this is J.J. The passenger list on this ship seems to be very special. We thought you might be on it.
Obviously, I am not. And, of course, none of you has any idea why. Or have you?
What's the matter with him? He sounds funny.
Mike Gonzalez here, Dr. Burns. I'd like to venture a guess why you're not here.
Yes?
Are you free to speak? Just answer yes or no.
The answer is yes. Now listen to me, the three of you. You've noticed that your fellow passengers are people most capable of starting a new civilization. They will never have that chance, unfortunately.
Why not, Dr. Burns?
Because none of you will ever make a beachhead on Galen 2683 or any place else.
What's he talking about?
We all know how efficient they are, do we not? They are nothing less than diabolical in working out their plans. That they do nothing without a precise master plan.
So?
Beta Epsilon 203 is part of that plan. A plan to exterminate every leader of the world, all at once, in one single blow.
I don't believe this.
Believe it. There's not a chance at even a few of you escaping or surviving. The end for all of you will be complete, final, and very neat.
But we're headed toward a beachhead on Galen 2683. Isn't there any such place?
Yes, there is. But not for you. In a short while, the rocket ship you're traveling on will explode, will disintegrate into space. Not a shred of any of you will survive.
That's not possible.
It's possible because that's the way we planned it.
We.
Those that you call they.
What's that odor? What is that? It's like burning rubber.
No idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are not to be alarmed by what seems to be the smell of burning rubber. It is routine at this stage, as is the mild turbulence you may be experiencing.
Mild? We're being bounced around like...
Easy. Look, he's making his way toward us.
You gentlemen received your message satisfactorily?
Yes, we did. Thank you very much.
You understand its significance?
I think we do.
Then there's no point in pretending any further. One of us is keeping an eye on the crew. I watch the passengers. Not that there's anything you could possibly do to prevent what will happen.
A question.
Yes?
How much time do we have before...
Minutes. A very few minutes.
And what happens to you and the one up forward that's guarding the crew?
We die. We vanish, along with the rest of you. We volunteered for this trip.
And the mechanism that will set the whole thing off? The explosion, the disintegration?
Right here, right over your heads. The captain is the only one who would know how to deactivate it. And he's not free at the moment. Now, gentlemen, if you will excuse me...
JJ, what are you doing? Put down that gun.
I'll get him first, then his friend up there with the crew.
JJ, now, it won't do any good. That's not the...
Excellent marksmanship, young man. The rather quaint, old-fashioned bullet struck me right over the heart. How foolish. How wasteful. Surely you know your bullets cannot penetrate our skins?
No, but this can.
Ah!
And now, the same treatment for his friend. Up forward in the cockpit with the crew. Mike, JJ, excuse me, please. You sure it's all right, General Dukes?
Just make yourselves at home.
Not too crowded, all three of us here in the control booth?
Oh, plenty of room and a much better view. If it hadn't been for you, Mr. McDonald, and your laser gun, there wouldn't be any view.
And your deactivation of their mechanism, General.
We're all very lucky.
It's all over and in the past, General. It's what's ahead of us that counts.
Look out there. Coming right at us. Galen 2683.
That little speck? That tiny pinpoint?
Pinpoint or not, JJ, that's going to be our new home. That's a new world for all of us.
How long before we're inside its orbit?
At our present speed, I make it 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 28 seconds before landfall. Keep your eye on it.
Oh, it gets bigger and bigger even while we watch it. It's like a little blue-green ball.
We're traveling fast.
There's our future, all right.
Our future is in the hands of fate, JJ.
Wait a minute. Take another look at Galen 2683, gentlemen. Our future would now seem to be in our own hands.
Holy... What happened?
It was there, and then it just kind of disintegrated. It disappeared right in front of our eyes.
There's nothing there. Nothing. Are we looking at some kind of mirage, General?
No, sir. Happens all the time.
What?
1 minute there'll be a star no one's ever seen before. Just materializes before our eyes. The next minute, something like this Galen star just blows up in our faces. Destroys itself. And is never seen or heard from again. Pity. But we get used to it.
And why do you suppose a thing like that happens? What causes that?
Who can tell? Every once in a while, a star and the people on it turns to cosmic dust.
Well, what's our next procedure, General Dukes?
From this point, we veer to 28 degrees, 34 minutes, 2 seconds to starboard, and hope we can reach Maton 2211. And also hope that it's still there when we get there.
I got a question, General. I know these stars sometimes have had other names, other than the designations we've given to them. Just out of curiosity, would you know if Galen 2683 was ever called anything else?
Well, I have a feeling it was. Here, let me get the book. You got your reading glasses, Bob?
Yes, sir.
See if you can find it under G.
Let's see now. That's E, F. All right, here we are. Galen 2683. Yes. It did have another name. Back in the 1970s and 80s, it was known as the Earth.
As J.J., Bob, Mike, and their companions hurtle through space, bound for an obscure star hidden away in an endless cosmos, we wish them Godspeed. A journey that started in the frozen, sterile wastes of one world will terminate, we trust, on the less barren, welcoming soil of another, where they can build an exciting, fresh new world by profiting from some of the mistakes of this one. I'll return shortly. Find it of more than passing interest that within the past 2 years, the Institute of Polar Studies of Ohio State University suggested the possibility of some of the things you heard in our story. In February 1977 at Edwards Air Force Base in California, a year's tests were begun at the Dryden Flight Research Center as a prelude to an altogether new era in spaceflight. A few days later, we read that the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, is accepting applications at the Johnson Space Center in Houston for what they call mission specialists. Just how special will these missions be? Our cast included Tony Roberts, Christopher Tabori, William Griffiths, and Robert Maxwell. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.